Howdy, happy Thursday. It's us. It's us. Welcome to another episode of Creatia Conversation, the number one news source on Pornhub for all that nerd shit. I am your host, Mara Shark Watkins, and I am joined today by co-founder of Rivet City Radio, host of Botch Spots and Chair Shots, Will Gray, or the Will Gray.
Mara, how are you? It's so good to see you. Travis has been keeping us apart for all these weeks. I always get him or Vince or Matt, but no Will and Mara time. Weeks.
I know. Travis has been giving me some female-led episodes, so I've been enjoying those.
And they've been great. They've been great.
Yeah, thank you. But I have missed you, Will. It's been a while. It
has been. It has been.
So what you been playing? What you been watching?
I've been watching trash reality television and I love it. Big Brother started. I started Below Deck. I've been just pounding through episodes of Below Deck. Below Deck Down Under just started. So I'm trying to finish everything up to this point so I can get to the new trashy. And I don't know. I've never been a reality TV person until now. And for some reason, like, it's engulfed my life.
Hello.
What's up, Jaxbo?
Hello.
But yeah, what about you? And tons of Fortnite. I've been playing an absolute shit ton of Fortnite lately.
I have a few friends at work who play Fortnite, and listening to them just talk about it, I was like, and then at first I'll be like, are you guys talking about Call of Duty? And then they'll say something about like a skin and like a random character, and I'll be like, oh, this is Fortnite talk. Never mind.
They're releasing WWE skins again. They did John Cena, and now they're doing Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair. So they haven't told us when they're dropping. They're just going to show up. So it's like every night at like 7:00, you like jump on and you check to see if they've dropped yet or not, because they'll only be there for 24 hours. But they didn't tell us when they're going to do it. So it's like just enough to make us want to log in every day to check now. See?
That's how they get you.
It's a bait and switch.
My upper lip is still unnumbing. It feels so stiff. Like, I had a deep cleaning earlier today. But yeah, so thank you guys for joining us today. You know you can catch us live every day. Oh, I didn't even say what I was watching. Still watching Vampire Diaries. I'm in season 2. They just introduced Klaus and the originals. So this is, I think, the season before. No, maybe this is like a season and a half before they started the spinoff for their show, The Originals, which I'll probably go back and watch as well, because I didn't finish the last season of that. So we'll get to that at some point. Playing. I haven't really played anything much this week. I've been playing like a few phone games, like Solitaire, and like I got one of those matching game, the combining games where they get you to like combine two things and it turns into something else.
Yeah.
One of those, what is it, like the merge mansion shit, like like, you know, the one with the crazy ads where the grandma's done something.
Yes,
and
you've got to.
What has grandma done? And you think the game will be about that, and then it's not.
Mobile ads trick the shit out of you. And I feel like I've never seen a mobile ad for a game, and then I download that game, and that's actually what it's about.
Yeah.
I live in the world now, and it's one of those, like, it's another bait and switch. I live in the world of the Apple Arcade. It's a $5 a month subscription, but I can download just ultimately any game from the App Store that I want. And
play it offline.
Yeah. You can't?
You can.
Oh, okay.
That was one of the big appeals of it. No in-app purchases, and you can play most of those things offline. Like, even if you start it, like, because a lot of them won't require you to download other things. So thank you for, disclaimer, I did not tell Will to promote that.
No.
People from the fruit stand. Just know that this is not paid. That specifically is not paid promotion.
No,
because you know that my other my other time out of here is at the fruit stand. So, you know.
Oh well, the funny thing about it is, and I've said this a lot. I recently said I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to make the switch. I'm due for an upgrade. I was like, I'm going to switch to an Android. And then I thought about it. I was like, no, I'm not. My entire life for the last 15 years have revolved around what model number iPhone I'm on. I was like, if I switched now, almost 40 years old, I would have no fucking earthly idea on how to use an Android phone. What's up?
Hello. Yeah. Yeah, no, like besides the fact from where I work and what I do, there's no way I'll change back to an Android. And it's not even shade at them. It's just because like the operating system for that is just so different, and I just don't want to relearn it or upgrade knowledge to learn on it. Um, I'm fine. I'll stick with my locked ass iOS. So
Facts.
um but yeah, but other than that, yeah, playing that, and that's been about it. I'm trying to finally finish updating everything. Every time I go to update my mods for The Sims, like there's been a new patch, so then everything else, all the other shit starts breaking again. So then I have to like wait for everything to be updated again. So I've just been kind of just sitting and waiting. I'm waiting for like another 2 days just to make sure there's no patches, because I think I heard like that horse expansion pack that they made that I'm not buying. Um, I heard broke a lot of stuff. So like I've just
The
been
horse expansion?
yeah, like did like horse ranch. Like they just added a new expansion that like gives you like I think another world. You get horse as like NPCs, and like I've said before on other episodes, I barely use the cats and the dogs outside of just like I might take an astray. So I didn't want it. So I mean it's cool if they have unicorns, but I'm good. So I haven't been playing that, but I'm trying to get back into playing The Sims, and I've been trying to find the time to sit down and play my PlayStation. I'm just so tired. I'm so tired. Um, but yeah. But again, like I was trying to do before, um, thanks for watching, everyone who's joining us today. You can catch us live here Monday through Friday on twitch.tv. Oh my god, I can't find the links. Twitch.tv/Creatia World, and youtube.com/Creatia World. If you are an Amazon Prime subscriber, which for Twitch you have access to Prime Gaming, so you get like a special like premium subscription to your favorite Twitch streamer. We would love if you gave it to us, but please just take it from Jeff fucking Bezos and give it to somebody. So and then also if you're watching us on YouTube, you can click subscribe, hit the like, hit the notification bell so you get notified every time we do one of these. And when you're done flicking that bell, if you're watching us at night or during the day, just not watching us live, you can watch us on pornhub.com/model/Creatia World. It is Matt's favorite place for you guys to watch us. There's other special content on there as well. But also, if you want to throw us some money to, help us continue doing this, you can go to patreon.com/Creatia World. We have different tiers that give you different access to things. Like we have bonus shows like Multiverse with me and Travis, where we talk about animated comic book films. Return to Wrestling, which is Matt and Travis watching throwback wrestling stuff. There's also tiers that will get you ad-free versions of this show. Not right now if you're watching us live, but if you subscribe to one of the tiers, or I don't know which tier it is, but you'll see it on there. You'll get this show ad free. So there you go. That's incentive. But I want to get into some newsy time because we got some stuff to talk about. Yeah. So if you're joining us today because of the title, I have updates about Sonic the Hedgehog 3. This Novocaine is fucking up my talking. I'm just gonna apologize now because I'm just gonna be fucked up for the whole entirety of this live. Because I was just like, why am I struggling to get through where we stream? Something I do every week. But
This is the best episode of Creatia Conversation ever.
So, as we all know, there's a writer's strike and there's an actor's strike. And what I didn't even think about that also goes towards voice actors. So Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which is a mix of, real people and CGI or crazy animation techniques of characters. You would think that movies like Sonic the Hedgehog 3, they wouldn't be doing anything because of all the strikes going on. But according to this article from gamesradar.com by Emily Garbutt, or Garbutt, it's literally Garbutt, Garbutt.
Garbutt. We're gonna say Garbutt.
Garbutt. They're gonna start filming anyway without actors, which now at this point, now when I think about it, just sounds really fucking funny, because it's just gonna be people just moving characters in silence. So the ongoing actor strike has ground much of Hollywood to a halt. I'm not blaming y'all. But some studios are carrying on with productions regardless. This is possible for movies and shows filming outside of the US, especially if a project's cast isn't American and members of the SAG-AFTRA, the union currently on strike. However, a lack of actors isn't enough to stop some movies. According to Screen Daily, Paramount is getting ready to shoot Sonic the Hedgehog 3 from September in the UK, but only scenes not involving actors. So I'm sure a lot of B-roll, like scenic shots, probably shots they have to add in for green screen add-ins. The Sonic movies have a mixture of live action cast members and voice actors, with Ben Schwartz voicing the titular Blue Hedgehog, Idris Elba as Knuckles, and Colleen, I'm not saying her last name because I know as of right now I can't say it, but what I will do, so that at least everyone can see, here you go. That's not it. It didn't copy what I did. There we go. It copied a link and I was like, that's not it.
That's not what I'm trying to do here.
There we go. This lady who plays Tails.
Colleen O'Shaughnessy.
Okay, thank you.
I was not. I'm an Irish Jew. Of course I knew how to pronounce O'Shaughnessy.
you knew I was not getting that, especially with my mouth being in the condition it is in. On the live action side, we have Jim Carrey as the antagonist, Dr. Robotnik, and James Marsden plays Tom. Does Tom not have a last name?
I don't think so.
Anyway, okay. The deputy sheriff and a father figure to Sonic. This is racist because they didn't include Shorty, who plays his girl, but I also don't remember her name. But that would have been useful to have in the article. So I still call racist and sexist on that. So
bingo.
SAG-AFTRA's industrial action also includes voice acting, so it'll be a very quiet set. Both in front and behind of the cameras on Sonic 3. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just going to be them just being like, okay, now move him so he does that. And then they do that. And they're like, okay, now just stay. And then they're just sitting there for like 10 minutes recording. That's just how I picture a set going to be. But yeah, so I guess this is great, since I guess we don't know how long, the strike will be going on for, because SAG-AFTRA has been on strike since last month because of disputes surrounding pay, working conditions, and studios' unauthorized use of AI to replicate actors' images without compensation. It's so funny that there's a Black Mirror episode that came out right before the strike of this, before this strike. But yeah, so I guess like once, they come to terms or to like an agreement, I'm sure they will at some point. I'm that Shaq Hennessy.
Shaq Hennessy.
They'll have this stuff together. So all they'll have to do realistically is just record audio and shoot with, the live action actors and actresses. So that's great. I guess Luna won't be complaining as much because she will. What was it? She's always talking about she can't wait for Sonic 3 to come out because she thinks Amy will be in it and that Amy's her favorite, and she's waited through 2 movies to see this one.
I think this is going to get deeper as we go. The longer it takes them to come to an agreement, the harder it's going to be to get content out. Because I think it was on here, talked about the Rick and Morty stuff with the voice actors. They're bringing in non-unioned voice actors that sound like the cast so they can finish shooting Rick and Morty. And I'm like, and these voiceover actors are like, we're going to be able to do it. This is our break. We're having a shot. And then everybody's like, but you realize now, to go against the union, you'll never get a union job now ever again in your entire career. So a lot of these people are using this as an opportunity to get their break, and then in return shooting themselves in the foot by doing it.
Yep. Yeah, like, and even with some of the people who are like, who have been talking out, and I'm looking at you, Stephen Amell, talking all that shit about how I support them, I just don't support the strike. What does that fucking mean?
You know, those two things don't go together, right? You either support them or you don't.
Right. It's just like be fucking for real. Like, you know what you're saying. And then had the audacity to be like, I wish what I said was left private, even though I said it at this very public forum. Okay.
I've never seen somebody so thirsty for 15 minutes of fame when you're already famous.
So, the funny part was I was with watching Vampire Diaries. I forgot that he was a character on it. Very short-lived. And it was funny because, like, at first, because his hair was a lot more shaved down, and I'm so used to him looking like Oliver Queen prior to what was that? What was their crossover? Their crossover. That's all we'll leave it as. And so when he showed up on screen, at first I looked at his face, and for the character, I was like, who the hell is this? I was like, something about his face just looks punchable, looks douchebaggish. And then, like, on the credits at the end, it said, like, the character, and it's Stephen. And I was like, that's why. It's this dickhead.
I hate that asshole. That explains it.
Yep. And I forget which one it was, but when it was either Elijah, Stefan, or Damon. No, it was Stefan who ripped his heart out because he was a werewolf in the show. I was just like, and there we go. That's exactly what you deserve. But yeah. So the strike is gonna keep, delaying things that come out. But like you've heard me say, I support it. They said that this might go on for 6 months, and they're prepared to do it. And I was like, take the 6 months. Take the 6 months. There's like my queue on Netflix of things that I want to watch, but I have not had time to sit down because I also am rewatching shit that I've already watched and other things and work. I want the time to watch them. I want to watch some Bridgerton. I want to watch Queen Elizabeth. I want to finish The Witcher.
I have plenty to watch. They could be off for 6 months because with wrestling not being affected, there's so much on my queue that I could be fine for 6 months to a year, and no, I wouldn't have, because I've got shit I haven't watched, like tons of shit I haven't watched yet.
Shit, I might start watching wrestling if I run out of shit to watch.
That's what I'm talking about. You just pick it up. Right now is a really terrible time because the modern product's terrible, but there's always hope.
I saw someone post something that was about it was like the storyline is getting weird and confusing, and it was like just like it was the Uso brothers on stage, and I was like, I'm trying to understand what he's talking about, but I don't know what's happening here. But I just know I know it's something going on with these two.
Well, they hate each other again.
Ah, great, brotherly hate.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing the Vampire Diaries storyline.
Yeah, something like that. I've never seen Vampire Diaries. I have no idea what you're talking about. I know what it is, and I know that Stefan and Damon and Klaus. I know Klaus
Yes,
is the badass, and I know
Damon's
Stefan
also
and
a
yeah, and Stefan and Damon have a lot of heat the whole show.
yeah, they're brothers.
That's the
And
gist of
then
what I understand of Vampire Diaries.
yep, it's Damon and Stefan who are brothers, and they have their on and off hate. And then there's Elijah and Klaus who also are brothers and have their on and off hate over series of 2 shows over the span
Nice.
of 2 shows. But yeah, I mean, if you're into teen melodrama based off of a book series probably written for 14-year-old girls, by all means.
I write about grown men who wrestle in their underwear. Like, I think I could wrap my brain around teen melodrama.
It's like even watching it at like in my 30s, I'm just like, this is a lot of teen drama, but I get it. Get it. But yeah, but we can move along. So you remember when Netflix was doing the whole we're not letting y'all share passwords anymore, especially if you don't live in the same house, the shooting themselves in the foot thing.
Correct.
Disney is trying to do the same thing.
Uh-oh.
Disney Plus, the latest streaming service to crack down on password sharing starting in 2024. And this is coming from IGN, written by Kat Bailey. So Disney Plus will begin cracking down on password sharing starting in 2024. Disney CEO Bob Iger. Is it Iger or Iger? It's Iger, right?
Iger.
Iger, okay. What up? He announced in today's, or what is today, the 10th? Yesterday's earning call. The service joins Netflix in trying to stop viewers from sharing passwords as it seeks to stem heavy financial losses. We are, quote, we are actively exploring ways to address account sharing and the best options for paying subscribers to share their accounts with friends and families, Iger said. Later this year, we will begin to update our subscriber agreements with additional terms and our sharing policies, and we will roll out tactics to drive monetization sometime in 2024. I cannot wait for someone to actually completely read through the revised subscriber agreements and make a TikTok about it, explaining it to it how people are going to try and violate it. If I can't share passwords, then I must be a Somalian the way I'm going to be pirating.
Taekwon always got something to say. I went into another show last night that Taekwon was in the chat with, and he was still talking the way Taekwon talks. So we're not special. This is just who this man is, and I accept that and love him for who he is. He's always got some shit to say.
You're right. I'm about to be. Well, I mean, I have my own Disney and Hulu account together.
I don't remember the last time I used Disney Plus. I have it, but I don't remember the last time I watched anything on there. I'm not watching any of the current Marvel stuff as far as the TV shows. I didn't watch Secret Invasion. I didn't watch it because I told Travis I was going to let him watch it. And he told me it was bad. So I was like, well, I'm not fucking watching a bad TV show now that I know somebody whose opinion I value. Like Travis said he didn't like it. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to like it then.
It left a lot to be wanted. So I completely understand that. It was like watching it. I was like, this feels like a finale, but it feels like a very compressed finale. And it feels like there should be more here.
I'll watch the new season of Loki when it drops.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. Iger admitted that he doesn't know how much cracking down on password sharing will drive growth for the service. I'll tell you right now, it won't. It won't. People are going to find a way. They will find a way. People will get a VPN. People will find other pirating sites. LimeWire will come back. Like it won't. It's not going to drive growth. I'm going to tell you right now. It's the same way I feel about like YouTube Premium. When it be doing the 2 ads, and sometimes it won't let you skip them. Mm-hmm. And they be like, well, if you got Premium, you wouldn't do this. I was like, don't underestimate my patience. It will not get ads. Right. It will not get me to subscribe. It won't. I'm stubborn. I've been told to watch Bluey, but everything I keep seeing about it makes me feel like I don't want that kind of emotional attack. I'm hearing about adults being brought to their knees in tears, and I'm emotionally vulnerable. I don't need that at this moment. But I've been watching, I've been keeping up with the Marvel stuff, because we do it for here for Creatia Comic Moment. I do like to rewatch the Marvel movies, and I am watching, the animated shows on there for Marvel. I really am just using Disney for a lot of Marvel. Luna uses it to watch, I would love to say Disney Junior, but no. She likes to watch the live action teen shit. But
What
yes,
is
I
the
mean,
Disney show where the bad guys have kids and the kids come back?
Descendants
The Descendants. I couldn't remember the other day. I was talking about it to somebody.
loves those.
Yeah, I could not remember what they
She
were
will
fucking called.
she will sing every musical number. Random. It's like I don't know what the random song that I sing, like random, like when I just burst into tune. Like lately it's been that Billie Eilish song from the Barbie movie. If that tells you anywhere where my mental state has been. Um but yeah, she will break into a Descendant song so quick. YouTube will whip out its ad cock and tell me to suck it, and I'll ask spit or swallow. I'm not paying. I'm so scared. Right, where you want it? On your back, on your stomach, like what you want. But so the service has lost billions since its original launch. Well, because it's over congested with a lot of stuff now. Especially, and I'm not saying it's bad that they bought Fox and all that stuff. It's just like there's so much stuff going on there. And every time we talk about one of the streaming apps or services that are losing subscribers and money, it's a lot of it's the several of them that have recently merged with other companies, and they just have too much shit on there. It's like
It's a quality over quantity thing. And
yeah,
they talked about it before how they weren't going to put out as much content. And I feel like they've never slowed down because they said they wanted to focus on the quality of it versus just having a ton. Now that they own all these rights doesn't mean everything needs to have a TV show or a movie now. Like
or reboot.
Yeah, like slow down and let it breathe some. Like you don't have to put everything out because you own it all now.
Mm-hmm. And even with like the slowing down on what they were putting out, it's like if it was Marvel that slowed down on putting out stuff, and then it's like, but National Geographic has new shit all the time, or what's the other and then Fox has like everything out, like so it's just like, oh my god, chill out. It's like how I feel about what's like what I think I said last week about Max. There's too much stuff on there. I love all the channels that they are merged together, but I liked when there was a separate app for them because then I knew what I was looking for.
Max intimidates me.
Yes.
Because like thinking about what it is, like I'm too indecisive. Like I'm the most indecisive person on the planet, to the point that if I go there and there's all those categories and everything I can watch and all the channels, I'm like, no, where's The Office?
Max has a row that just has a button for every channel owned under Warner Brothers Discovery. And then you click on it, and then it takes you to another breakdown of other shows and movies.
Everything that's under each like subordinate network. Yeah.
It's just like, oh my god, please.
No. I'm trying to limit the amount of choices I have to make day to day in my life, not have to go into an anxiety attack because I have to decide what I'm going to watch during fucking lunch.
Right. I only have 55 minutes for lunch, and I've lost 25 of it getting food. So, or heating up my food. So when I tell you I have 35 minutes to choose something and enjoy it and eat, I don't want to spend 15 trying to decide between a good old faithful or trying something new.
Nope.
But in addition to the password sharing crackdown, Disney revealed its plans for a price increase. Starting October 12th, Disney Plus Premium will rise from $10.99 to $13 per month, while Hulu will rise from $14.99 to $17.99, and it's the second price increase in less than a year for Disney Plus. All I know is I need my $20 plan. I think it is, to just stay the same. Don't because I have the bundle thing for like no ads, and I think I get those two and ESP, and
we have Hulu TV, so we get all the live channels through Hulu.
Ew.
So I don't know how that'll affect us, because ours is, I want to say it's like $50 or $60 a month, but we get all the live TV stuff. Like, it's like having a cable provider through Hulu now.
Max feels like it's your first time, and she offers to peg you. No hesitation to intimidate. These responses are crazy.
That's what I mean. Taekwon goes hard, 365, man. He never slows down, but it's right. That's how Max feels. It's like, I think I would like this. And it's like, they pull it out and it's 12 inches and you're like, fuck, that's not what I meant. Like,
oh my gosh. But yeah, yes, that is intimidating. I've never been in that situation, but yeah.
You've never lived, Mara.
Yeah, I haven't lived yet, I guess. But a quick trailer I do have while we're on the topic of Disney. It's a little bit further away from pegging. But it's for is this a movie? Oh, it's a special. A special coming to Disney Plus in a week. And this is more geared for the kiddos. But I will be watching because I am a Lego fan.
Disney princess.
The Castle Quest. And so let's get that trailer going.
I'm the greatest hunter in the land. There's no beast I can't vanquish.
No greatest hunter.
It's always fucking Gaston.
Sacred to my kingdom. I get your big fork, and I become ruler of land and oceans, with Magic Mirror as my loyal assistant.
I serve no one but myself.
Why is Severus Snape in the mirror?
Yeah, challenge me.
I love that they have two princesses of color in
Gaston.
here.
Release my father at once. Gaston must be stopped. We're ready. Count me in.
And I have an axe. Let's go.
Okay, ladies, let's storm this castle. Fruit baskets.
Don't eat that.
Come on.
Not without us, you don't. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Where are we? Ariel, it's a treasure map. Keep your hands to yourself. Snow White?
Oh, no! My indestructible armor!
That girl is 7 gems short of a diamond mine.
Say goodbye, princesses.
We'll never give up.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
I will definitely be watching this. Will I watch it with Luna? That depends on how she treats me. It just depends on how I'm feeling. But yeah, I'm gonna check that out. That was
Lego Disney Princesses.
The Castle Quest.
The Castle Quest.
Snow White can't fall asleep, so the writer said, fuck it, she's the weird one. I like how they still played on her trauma too. They were just like, oh, don't eat that apple. And also, I like the social, like the little things in there, like, they still show that Moana don't do nothing with no boys.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they always argue how Ariel, gave up her fins, her tail, her family, and her voice for some dude, and then because they were like arguing who was better, Ariel or Moana, and they were like, Moana left her island to go save it.
And let's talk about, this is gonna, of course, I'm going back to wrestling. That Pacific Islander had no problem just fucking hip checking the shit out of that dude on that boat. Like,
see
she owned her shit, dude.
They had Rapunzel's hair glowing.
Uh-huh.
Like, I loved that. That was good. Sounds like a video game. I would love to see this as a game too.
Lego Princesses video game.
I like the Lego games. I actually have a good amount of them, I think. Or I had a
I
good
played
amount.
Lego Batman. That one was a lot of fun.
I have the Lego movie one. I have the Lego DC villains. Thank you. Ariel risked it all for the dick. You expect her to fuck Flounder.
But this raises the existential crisis and the question of, did Ariel understand the anatomy of humans? Because, like, she'd never, you have to assume that she didn't just, was she creeping on people, watching them get naked and stuff? Like, how did, like, it opens up a whole different question of how did Ariel know? Like,
I don't know. The more I think about it, because I think about it on like some colonizing kind of shit, I was like, Eric probably had to show her, and that probably was not a fun time.
You know, they say Christopher Columbus fucked a manatee because he thought it was a mermaid. Like, that kind of shit happens. Yeah. Did Ariel just lay eggs in it? That's exactly how that went down.
Yeah,
100%.
That's why in the second Little Mermaid, that's why the daughter has black hair. That's all she got. Everything else is Ariel.
Best episode ever. Travis is gonna watch this back and be like, "What the fuck happened to this show?"
Be like, I'm not letting them do this anymore. But so I do want to do something real quick before we get into our quick ad break. Pokemon did a thing. Pokemon Company went ahead and made a plush, and it's for pretty much its most not safe for work Pokemon. And then the photos that they used were taken at a very, some could say, unfortunate angle.
Oh God, I can't. Please tell me you're about to show me what you're talking about.
Oh, you are definitely going to see it. The product. This comes from IGN. I actually saw this yesterday. It popped up on my, I think, Instagram or something like that. But or someone sent it to me. But this is from Logan Plant. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's Wiglet is finally getting its own plush at Pokemon Center stores. But fans are seeing something else when they look at the official images of the new Pokemon plush. It turns out the angle at which you take the photo indeed matters a lot. So,
whoa.
No, it's not Photoshop. That's the first image listed for the new 10-inch Wiglet Poke Plush on Pokemon Center. If you want to add this to your Pokemon collection,
that's a dick, Jax. That's 100% a dick. I'll fuck the shit out of that plush. That's 100. No, they didn't look at this. They looked at that. They were like, this, I use this analogy a lot with Matt on this show and on Smacking It Raw. And I say it's the TTD ratio. And it's the time to dick ratio. How long will it take a user to go, this is a penis, or to use it to make it look like a penis? Like, you just handed them a penis. The TTD ratio for this is 0 because you just handed them a dick. It's 10 inches, 10 and a half, 10 and a quarter inches.
10 and a quarter inches.
The quarter is just that little bit. That's how you know they felt a little insecure. I bet this 10 and a quarter inch plush also drives a Dodge 2500.
It costs $24.99 and is available to ship now. Wiglet, in case you don't know, is the garden eel variation of the classic Pokemon Diglett.
Oh.
It was first introduced in Scarlet and Violet's Paldea region last year, but it didn't take long for Wiglet to earn its reputation as one of the most NSFW, not safe for work Pokemon out there. And the internet is having a field day with this new entry into Wiglet's lore. So people were tweeting, okay, but who thought this was a good idea? absolutely howling at the promo photo for the new Wiglet plush. There's no way this was greenlit. Oh my gosh.
Gotta fuck them all.
Wait, that's some cheap
That's
dick.
some cheap dick.
They knew exactly what they were doing.
Do we get the Adam and Eve discount for the Wiglet too? Is that how this works? Because that obviously can double as a sex toy.
Would y'all be surprised if I told you I'm in charge of Pokemon marketing?
Not in one bit, Daequan.
Not the slightest. Not in the slightest. I don't know. To answer your question. Oh, Wiglet's been a dick since the game launched. Yeah, so you know it's crazy. I just watched our viewers jump up as we showed a Wiglet on the screen.
You start talking about penis and everybody comes running.
Can't sell that in plastic with a vibrating option. I mean, you could. You just can't. They probably would have to change the name. But speaking of Adam and Eve, we're going to have an ad. Yeah, it's time for an ad. Because
here comes Travis. I can hear him running. He's coming down the hallway right now. Here he comes.
I used to drive a Dodge pickup.
I love you, Matt, and I know you have a ginormous penis. It's okay. Does it come with a Funko?
I see what you're doing, Jax. A Funko. But because you guys are not watching this on Patreon at the tier that would get you this ad free, it's time to now view an ad.
Nice things up in the bedroom. Then it's time to check out Adam and Eve. Did you see Adam and Eve is the leading adult toy store that offers a wide range of products to help you explore your sexual desires. Whether you're looking for something to use solo or with a partner, they have everything you need to satisfy your cravings. From vibrators to lingerie, bondage gear to lubricants, AdamandEve.com has it all. And the best part, you can shop with confidence, knowing that all their products are of high quality and backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. That means whether you bought a dildo, sex swing, penis ring, vibrator, anal sex toy, bondage toy, couples toy, lube, or accessory, you can get a refund within 90 days if you're not 100% satisfied. No questions asked. And right now, as a special offer to our listeners, Adam and Eve is giving you 50% off almost any item on their website. That's right, 50% off. And if you act now, you'll also get free shipping. So go to adamandeve.creationworld.com and use the offer code erotica at checkout. That's erotica at adamandeve.creationworld.com for 50% off almost any item and free shipping. Don't wait. This offer won't last very long. The link is in the description. Attention dog lovers. Are you looking for high quality products to spoil your furry friend? Then you need to check out dog.com. Because you see, dog.com is the go-to online store for all your dog related needs. They offer a huge selection of dog food, treats, beds, and more. Plus, they have products for all types of dogs, from puppies to seniors and everything in between. And the best part, you can shop with confidence knowing that all their products are made with your dog's health and happiness in mind. Dog.com only stocks top-rated brands that you can trust, so you can rest easy knowing your dog is getting the best. And right now, as a special offer to our listeners, Dog.com is doing a big warehouse clearance sale. And all you have to do is go to dog.creationworld.com and you can get up to 80% off on all sorts of items like toys, treats, bones, harnesses, bowls, leashes, and anything else you can think of. So go to dog.creationworld.com and take advantage of this sale right now. Spoil your furry friend with the best products from dog.creationworld.com today. Link is in the description. Are you tired of feeling sluggish and unfocused throughout the day? Then it's time to try Dubby, the ultimate energy source. Dubby is a powerful, clean energy drink that is designed to help you stay alert and focused no matter what life throws your way. Whether you're a student, a busy professional, an athlete, or especially a gamer, Dubby can give you the boost you need to take on the day or the night. It also contains important aminos and vitamins that canned energy drinks simply don't have. And the best part, W is made with high quality ingredients and is completely sugar-free, maltodextrin-free, and is keto-friendly. So you can enjoy the energy boost without any of the crash, jitters, or angst that comes with traditional energy drinks. Simply mix W with water and you'll have a delicious, refreshing energy drink that can help you power through your entire day. And with a variety of flavors to choose from, including Galaxy Grenade, Beach and Peach, and Dragonade, you're sure to find one that you love. So go to w.creationworld.com and order your W today. And for a limited time, use code Creatia at checkout to get 10% off your order. That's Creatia at w.creationworld.com for 10% off. Try W today and feel the difference. The link is in the description.
And we're back. Oh, right. Y'all in the comments are hilarious. I what was I gonna say? Dang it. Oh, I nearly choked on my juice. I nearly choked on my juice reading those comments.
We were man, Taekwon just brings it out of us. He just says something and it just like filters downhill from there.
Yeah, Taekwon has to choke himself up. Oh my gosh.
We don't yuck any yums, Matt.
We don't. It's just, oh my gosh. So I have another trailer. It's a game trailer. It is for Modern Warfare 3. It's a teaser. So here we go.
They always pick the most random ass songs for these trailers.
Oh yeah.
The danger we face.
He said I also have to call myself slurs. Oh my god.
What is that? A degradation? What is it? To be degraded? A degradation kink?
Kinda.
To be degraded. I know that's a thing.
This is not a threat. Not an if, but when.
I think he's having some kind of adverse reaction to his tattoo ink.
Yeah.
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
want my ink to.
it's not
It's not
supposed to do that.
It's not supposed to like manipulate itself.
Yeah.
A force of evil who seeks to tear the world apart, piece by piece.
Ooh, all that heavy black in his back.
I have a big blackout piece on my left arm, and I couldn't imagine doing that much.
Shield. We don't know his next target.
Damn it, Taekwon.
My Joker smile, you know who the villain is.
And you know it's going to be about some like 15-year-old kid in like the middle of nowhere.
August 17th. So that's a week from today.
Yep.
So next Thursday, you guys will be watching the trailer, I'm assuming. Never going to happen except by maybe Travis or Mara. I think he meant Call of Duty, Matt.
Yeah,
not necessarily Creatia Conversations.
I also don't think we say the hard R here either, or we try not to. Because in the Call of Duty, they are definitely saying hard R.
Yeah, they're gonna. Just to clarify, I think he's saying Call of Duty. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that little bit of a fire out. Travis runs a pretty clean ship.
Yeah, I mean, it is very likely that I have to like anyone, like, like I just don't even be thinking about it. Yeah, not this lobby.
Oh,
no. Taekwon knows that this is a non-toxic lobby. Oh dear God.
Best day ever.
Wow, Travis is running a ship, Will.
Oh God. Okay. Wow.
Where are we going? I have another trailer. I got couple trailers. So this one is called Dear Child. Let me full screen it fast because I accidentally got rid of my screen. All right. I want this to be scary because it sounds creepy.
Hallo, Hannah.
Yep.
Darf ich dir ein paar Fragen stellen?
It's definitely gonna be creepy.
Yep. And it's a foreign language film.
Hannah? Ich war im Wald. Es war dunkel.
You had one?
Und deine Mutter, ihr seid für irgendwas weggelaufen.
Are they speaking German?
Lena.
Uh-oh.
Ist es denn weit weg, euer Haus?
I think so.
Das kann ich nicht sagen.
Or,
Like Polish, maybe?
Hat dein Papa
Yeah.
was gemacht, was du irgendwie doof fandest?
Nein.
nope, German.
Deine Mama doof fand?
Nine.
Yeah, the nine gave it away.
Recognize that one pretty good.
Sie wollte aus Versehen Papa umbringen.
Y'all are ruthless, man.
Das Kind,
I'm gonna
die
need to
Frau,
call my
das ist die
therapist
erste
because of the
echte
chat
Spur seit
today.
19. Das ist sie nicht.
Wer ist das da?
Wie kann das sein?
That's bad. I really like Andre 3000. Wow, Taekwon. Why you gotta put down Andre like that, man?
Warum sollte sie lügen?
Ich habe mir alles genau gemerkt.
That's your
Yeah,
first.
the Mac.
Ich bin ein großes Mädchen.
You remembering everything was the first mistake.
September 7th. So a month.
Is that a film or a series?
It looked like a movie.
Okay. I want to know. This is so just to kind of give backstory on what this is, because some stuff happens. The twisted story of a kidnapping, September 7th, only on Netflix. The escaping captivity in a basement, a young girl and her unconscious mother are found at the site of a car accident, but the regained freedom offers neither salvation nor security. Based on the bestseller by Rami Hossman, the thriller series Dear Child. Okay, it's a series. I can already tell something fucked up is probably going to happen in this. Yeah, it says a mysterious woman's escape from her harrowing captivity points investigators toward the terrifying truth behind an unsolved disappearance years ago. Ooh boy, that's going to be traumatic. I can already tell. But I have another creepy trailer.
I like spooky trailers.
You know, and I recently saw Haunted Mansion. I saw it on Sunday with Luna, and I thought it was really fun to see it with her because it was 20 years after the one with Eddie Murphy. Apparently people aren't liking this one as much either. But like apparently like if you're a hardcore like fan of the ride, it's a great movie. I loved it. And I also loved the Eddie Murphy one, which I also heard people did not like either. And I'm just like, fuck you haters. These are both great movies with great cast of people of color. So shut up.
Fuck you haters.
Right. Fuck y'all. But this movie, the reason I brought that up is because Lakeith Stanfield is also in this trailer that I'm about to show you. I'm just trying to get the ad to go away before I pull it up. But this is for a series that will be coming on Apple TV Plus. Another shameless non-paid promotion. 80% of the color applies to Rosario Dawson and Lakeith Stanfield and the little boy. Like we'll give it to that. I will say the one thing that was fun about it was the fact that you cannot tell that the villain is Jared Leto because it looks nothing and sounds nothing like him. Like they tell you it's him, but like you can't tell, and I love that. All right, share screen.
I'm a bigger fan of Jared Leto, the actor, than I am Jared Leto, the musician.
I don't think I have a preference. I think there are certain songs that like by 30 Seconds to Mars that I actually do enjoy and that I'll be like, this is a not skipper. And then and there are roles of his that he has done where I'm just like, this is fun. And then there's others where I'm just like, I really wish you weren't in this, or I really don't care that you're in this. My favorite being American Psycho.
I always go to him in Requiem for a Dream. No, that's not Jared Leto. Sorry, never mind. Different person.
It's not?
Is it Jared? Is Jared Leto in Requiem for a Dream?
I think he is. I haven't seen it, but I'm pretty sure that's one of those movies where they're just like, it's such a, yeah, he's in that.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's old. That movie came out a while back.
Yeah, after Fight Club.
Uh-huh.
But okay, this is called The Changeling. And that's all I know.
The reason I said no to you when you first asked me out.
Do you want to go to dinner with me?
And the 6 times after that.
No.
Is because I'm moving to Brazil.
What?
When I got there was a lake there, a lagoon. They told me not to go,
but I went anyway.
I didn't listen.
Yeah.
She told me I had 3 wishes. When it falls off my wrist, those 3 wishes will come true. Do not cut it.
Emma, with me, all 3 of your wishes.
Oh, hell no.
He done pissed
Did I
off
just
an
see
egg.
that correctly?
Uh-huh.
Did she just give birth on a D train?
She did.
Because that looks like it. Well, I mean, it could be either of them. It could be the D, the A, the B, the N, R, Q, W. Yeah, but the point is, oh my God.
She gave birth on a train.
Oh my God.
And
Sorry.
he cut the string off. The voodoo witch lady clearly said, "Don't cut the string," and this motherfucker was like, "Nah, I'm gonna cut it off anyways." If I was her, I'd be mad.
Well, the second she said, "Don't cut it," I was just like, "And someone's gonna cut it."
Yeah.
Oh fuck! But it might have been an accident.
Would you even know
There's no sun up in the sky.
if you crossed into a fairy tale?
Stormy weather.
A storm is coming. There are portals in this world.
Oh
that
my
we may
God,
never
Matt.
know we've trespassed through.
Life is bad. Human misery
You always got to find the silver linings, Ritter. That's why I love you.
I need to know where my wife is.
People don't just disappear.
This is America. Yes, they do.
Witches.
Especially black women.
You don't see, but you will.
Oh, not yay, black trauma.
Damn it, Taekwon.
I actually, that's probably the first Apple TV Plus series. I mean, they've released some hits. Like I've started quite a few that I have not finished, but they have been winners when I've started them. Again, there's so much stuff out there. This is
just
actually
finished
one that I'm
one.
just like, which one?
Severance.
Okay, I still have to finish the first season of that so I can prepare for whenever the other one is. But yeah, this one actually looks like one that I actually really might want to watch. So I will be looking forward to this one because that looks crazy. Because I'm trying to understand what were her wishes, and then what happens when the string gets cut prematurely. So well, the wishes haven't happened yet because the string didn't fall off. But yeah, but that's is now that Taekwon said black trauma, now it's like I don't want to end on that note, but we're gonna end on that note. Thanks again for watching us and joining us today live, guys. It's always a great time. You guys can also interact with us on all the socials: Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, also known as X, and Threads at It's Creatia World, ITSCREATIA World. You can also follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/Creatia World. And then you can go even further and join one of our groups, especially if you like all things Game of Thrones, George R.R. Martin, House of the Dragon, or just, you just like dragons. Shit. Who doesn't? You can join us at facebook.com/group/demdragons. And if you're a wrestling fan, I know probably plenty of you are, you can also join our group, facebook.com/group/smacking it raw, the companion group for our wrestling show, Smacking It Raw, which is live every Saturday now at 11:12 Central. 12:11 Central. I'll one day say that right. With Matt the Warden Ritter, Kate, Vince Daddy Delgado, and Katie Bebe Benzie. I said that wrong, but you know who I'm talking about. But yeah, you can join and talk with them there. It's probably the least toxic wrestling discussion group on the internet. So, right. Plug your shit, Will.
Mara, first and foremost, thank you as always for letting me spend the afternoon with you. It's a pleasure. If you're interested in any of my shenanigans elsewhere, you can find on my link tree at the Will Gray. You'll find everything Rivet City Radio, Off the Top, Creatia World, and all of my dirt sheet writing.
And you can always find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Mara the Shark, MARADASHARK. We will catch you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.